Hey y'all, welcome back to our channel and welcome back to another video. So if you're new here, welcome to KingTV. So here's the long awaited, well, probably not long, but you guys have been asking for the video as to how we met.
Right.
And so we're gonna actually give you guys how we met and our long dating process, and everything that went down. So you may want to grab something to eat, like maybe some popcorn, chips, or
something like that. Some refreshments. How about that? Some refreshments.
We're gonna get right into it.
So it all began. No, I was playing.
It all began.
I met through her cousin, who I've been knowing him for a very long time. We grew up going to the Florida General Baptist Convention, and just, you know, always knew each other or whatever. So we graduated high school. He joined the Navy. I stayed in Pensacola. He actually got stationed to Pensacola. I think that last year that he was there, we were hanging out pretty tight. So it was one night, me and him and a couple more friends of ours, we went out, got our boogie on.
Okay.
And we was on the way back because I was riding with him at the time. We talked about, you know, relationships, past relationships, and I was at that point in my life where I was just ready to settle down and find me a good woman. And
how old were you?
I was 23.
No, you weren't 23.
24.
No, you weren't that old.
22.
You were probably, no,
21.
you were 21.
21, maybe, yeah. Yeah, that sounds about right, 21. But anyway,
it was 21.
He was like, he showed me a picture of little Meek here, and then he showed me a picture of her sisters, and I was like, always going back to her picture.
I didn't know he showed you a picture of my sisters.
Yeah, he did.
Okay.
But
that's funny.
So, but when I saw her, I was like, dang. So I was like, man. And then he was like, well, I'm gonna hook y'all up. So he said, I'm gonna give you her number, which he did. And then I think he, yeah.
I think that's when he gave Brian my number, he actually called me. That was before he even gave, no, that was after he gave Brian my number. And he was like, I have somebody I want you to talk to. And I was like, no, because I was just doing my own thing. I was in school, you know, focused and all of that. So I wasn't really interested in dating at the time. So I told him no. But like a few minutes later, after I told him no, Brian texted me.
Okay.
And this was, I think, November.
No, it was December.
December 12th, 2010. I remember the day.
But you just said November.
No, but I knew like the months were close.
Well, it was December. I remember
December
it being
12th, 2010.
So, I think I texted, I texted you that day or night?
You texted me that day.
Yeah, I texted one day. Then the next day, the 12th of December 2010. And then the next day I called. When I called, I was already nervous.
So was I?
And you weren't nervous.
I was nervous. Why wouldn't I be nervous?
Because, so I called her, she answered. I was trying to think of any and everything to say, but she was not having it. She was like, just cold on the phone. I couldn't get her to say anything. I couldn't get her to say anything.
I'm already not a talkative person. And then the fact that I wasn't really interested in a relationship or maybe even not a friendship, I really didn't have any much to say, so yeah.
So that was pretty rough. It was rough. I was like, dang.
I gave him a hard time.
Yeah,
but I needed to know.
No, you didn't. You didn't even know. What you talking about? So after that barely of a phone conversation, I had a tooth pull the next day. So I was like out of commission for like a couple of days.
She tells great.
Yeah, I do. So I was out of commission for a couple of days. So I decided to call her once, I was able to talk and stuff like that. So I give her a call. First thing I say is, dog, some kind of friend you are. You didn't even call and check up on me. Boy, was that a mistake. She went slap off on me. I ain't that your friend. I don't even know you. You don't know me. Da-da-da. And then so I was like, dog, did that not happen?
It happened, but probably not as dramatic as you think it did.
Oh, no. It was all to the 10th degree. You try to give me the rundown. So, anyway, I act like I was hurting and I was hurt. I was like, well, I was just...
So you were acting?
No, I wasn't acting.
You just said you were acting. Like
well, I take that back. Well, I mean...
Oh, so you were faking?
No, I was kind of hurt because that did sting.
It was all coming out. Like 9 years later?
Nah, I wasn't acting. That's kind of like... Because I never had that before. Not me. I'm like... Rico Suave of the city.
Oh my gosh.
Get what I want.
Okay, so what happened after that? So can we skip to, because from then we were just talking.
Yeah.
And
yeah. But it was like something that I knew she was special. Whatever. I knew she was special. I asked her, like, it was like in the first 2 weeks of us consistently talking, I was like, hey, can I make you my girlfriend? Hey, can I make you my girl? She was like, no. No. I'm like, man, what is your problem?
Because nobody ever told you no before?
No.
So before we even started dating, sorry guys, like this is a impromptu. Yeah. We haven't even went over this story in years. We haven't really like sat down before and actually told anyone how we met and all of that. So
besides friends and family.
Yeah, from then we were just talking, but I think we started to pray together.
Yeah.
Right? Because I remember praying in the morning before I was going to class. I was in college. Before I was going to class, we would pray. Yeah. And I remember, oh my gosh, so I could skip to when you asked me to be your girlfriend again. Yeah. He asked me to be his girlfriend again. I remember the date. It was February 14th.
Valentine's Day.
2011. Oh wait, we can't skip because, okay, yeah, we can. We're right here. February 14th, 2011. He asked me, can I be his girlfriend again? I remember it was nighttime. I do remember that. And I finally said yes. And my mom is my witness. That day, I was so excited that I changed around. Yeah, I went and I changed around my whole entire bedroom. Like that's something that somebody would do when they're excited. But you guys don't know me. I do enjoy cleaning and reorganizing and decorating. So I changed around my whole bedroom because I was just so excited and full. It was like I had like a breath of fresh air and a whole lot of energy all of a sudden. So yeah, that was February 14th, 2011, the day we started dating.
Yep.
And then we can skip to March.
But I remember your birthday though.
Oh yeah,
I knew I was working on it because February 5th was her birthday, and they took her to Red Lobster, and she sent me the pitch. She took a picture of a uniform she had on. I was just playing with a uniform. What? It was a dress, but she sent me a picture of it. And
so you thought it was a uniform?
No, it was a dress. I knew it was a dress, and I was like, "Woo!"
That was looking good. Or no?
Yeah, you was.
Oh.
Yep. I still got the picture in my old phone. Look.
Was it like a church dress?
No, it was one of them summertime dresses.
Oh, summertime fine. All that time up until him asking me to be his girlfriend, we hadn't seen each other face to face personally. Yep. No, nothing. I think we Skyped.
No, we didn't even Skype before that.
Okay, we didn't even Skype then, so we hadn't seen each other's face. We only had pictures and things like that. So, but yeah. So after I said yes to be your girlfriend, that was February. Yep. So March is when we actually saw each other the first time.
Was it March?
I believe it was March. Because you came
down
for
Gala Day is.
You came down for a trip, and yeah, my cousin picked him up and brought him to my house. And let me say, I was so excited. I ran and I jumped on him, and the first thing he said to me, y'all, the first thing he said to me, I didn't have on any shoes, but first, that whole day I knew he was coming. And I was so nervous. Told me. My stomach was hurting so bad. I was walking around back and forth just waiting for him to come.
Her mama told me, like, when I first got there and I pulled up, her mama was already sitting outside at the end of the house. So I think she got mad at me because, like, I hugged her mom first.
I didn't get mad at you. Why would I get mad?
I don't know, but she felt some type of way about that. So I got out the car and I hugged you, and she said, first thing she said, she been in there cleaning up all day. She had all her sisters in there moving stuff around, cleaning up, and I'm like, for me? And I'm like, dang. So.
But when I saw him, like I said, I jumped on him. I gave him a
wait. Like, I guess somebody, I heard her sisters was in the window, and like they told her that I was there, and next thing I know, I'm walking towards the front door after I just got done talking to her mama. Like, the door just went busting open, and she came running. Like, she backed up to get a running start and like came and jumped on me, and I was like, oh my goodness, it's real.
So after I hugged him, guys, I didn't have on any shoes, and the first thing that he said to me was, he looked at my feet. The first thing he did. He looked at my feet, yes. And he said, dog, you got a big toe. So when you guys think that in these videos that he's trying to be funny, this is just the way he is. He just, yes, you said that. You said, dog, you got a big toe. And I was like, what? Like, who thinks about somebody having a big toe?
I really said that?
Yes.
I had to think of something to say.
I would have remembered. Really? You were nervous?
Yeah.
I was nervous too.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was the first time we saw each other.
But I knew it was real.
We actually took a picture, but I don't know if I'll be able to find it. If I can, we will insert it here on the screen for you guys. That's if I can find it. I don't know if we can find it. But anyway, that was in March, and
you gotta tell them about March when I was down there. Like, so I only had like a couple hours to spend with her then.
Yeah, that day. And it was so funny because like she was riding the bus to school, so I made her cousin like turn around because I had like a couple dollars. And I was like, "Hey, bus fare on me." Yeah, okay. He used to give me bus money to get back and forth to school, and
so hold on, wait. So that was that night. So I went back to the hotel. I was kind of balling in because I was staying on South Beach, Hilton. Mm-hmm. It was fun. Memorial Day weekend. It was pretty fun.
Then the next day. My cousin came and got me. Yeah. And he took me to Brian's hotel, and we went out with some of your friends to. What was that?
We went to the beach, and then we went to.
It was in Miami.
I
forgot what it's called. Is it It's not Bayside. Is it Bayside?
That was Bayside.
Okay, we went to Bayside.
We went to Bayside first. Yeah.
And we walked around out there. It was actually nighttime. Yeah. We had lunch and everything. And well, I actually do have a picture. We're gonna insert it here. We look so different, but we're gonna insert that we're gonna insert that picture here.
That was pretty funny.
So we enjoyed ourselves on Bayside. He went back home, and so we're gonna fast forward to. I'm just gonna let you guys know that we dated for 4 years, as you guys
For
probably can't even, well, we didn't even tell them, but he lived in Pensacola, Florida, and I lived in Miami, so we were in a long distance relationship.
For 4 years.
That's probably why I took so long to say yes to be his girlfriend, because I had never been in something like that, and that was kind of scary. So yeah, once I got feel of him a little more, I realized that he was so different, and he was just different. Yeah. And so yeah, we dated for 4 years, long distance. Not something that I would recommend anybody doing if you don't know that this person is the one that you want to be with for the rest of your life. So,
but I knew she was the
one.
I knew
so we dated for 4 years, long distance. Yeah. And he would come all the time and visit me. Well, every few months, because plane tickets cost were no joke.
Or and, if I just heard of somebody going close to Miami,
he would hitchhike.
I hitchhike.
All right, guys. So I just want to say that basically everything that we did in our relationship was untraditional. Very. We did not do traditional things. We still don't do a lot of traditional things. Right. And I'm speaking on like dating, because we dated long distance. A lot of people don't do that. Nope. And then what about when he proposed to me, which was so untraditional. And so when he proposed to me, he proposed over the telephone, guys.
And she thought I was playing.
I said yes, and a few days later, there was a ring in the mailbox. So I had my ring on. I don't know how long after. I don't even remember the date, guys, because it was so untraditional.
I don't remember either.
I think after that, it was about maybe 2 years after.
Yeah.
So about 2 years after, we set a date to get married. So before that, my family gave me like a going away party, and we got married on September 15th, 2014. Well, we got introduced to each other December 12th, 2010. Yeah. And then we set our date for, it wasn't really any correlation with that, but we did get married on September 15th, 2014. But before all of that, did you fly me in? Yeah.
Yeah, you flew in.
Yeah, I flew in. I packed my bags, guys. I packed my bags.
She was ready to go, too.
I was leaving home, finally. She was ready to go. And I was leaving all of my sisters and my mom and my nieces. So I was leaving all of them. I packed my bags. I packed my bedroom, what I could pack. And I got on that plane. And that was... I got on the plane September 14th, and the next day, September 15th, right. We got married. We drove
to Bay Minette, Alabama.
We got married in Bay Minette, Alabama, at the court. That wasn't even a courthouse.
No, that wasn't a courthouse. It was just a lady standing on the side of the road. So, no, I'm just playing. She was standing on the side of the road, but it was like a chapel. Well, it wasn't even a chapel. It was like a church. But she.
Yeah, so it was only her and her daughter.
The daughter, yeah.
And I think her daughter recorded it.
Yeah.
So it was just us four in there.
Right.
So it was very, very, very
private.
It was very private. Right. Yeah. You guys are probably wondering where our family was. Like I said, my family was in Miami, and it was a bit much to travel.
And mine was still in Pensacola.
And we were just ready to be together. And,
it was
we were
me
happy.
And her.
Yeah, just
me and my baby.
Me, him, and God. Yes. So yeah, we then got married, and the story, is that a long story, guys? That was probably a lot, but
10 years since we've been together.
Almost 10 years.
Yeah,
so
hey, and guess what, we didn't have sex until we got married.
Yeah, we didn't have sex until we got married. That was our decision, right. And I think it was the best, well, I know that it was the best decision that we made together. And yeah, so like I said, untraditional.
Very untraditional. My boys thought I was crazy. My family members too. They still
you told them that?
Yeah.
Well, a lot of people thought we were crazy because first off, we were dating long distance, right. And that's just not something that you do, especially with the girl from Miami.
So it wasn't easy those 4 years.
It wasn't easy at all.
I mean, with us being unable to see each other, and then also, you know, like any other relationship, we had arguments and stuff like that.
Still do.
Yeah,
disagreements.
Yeah, all that stuff. We're human. But you know, one thing that we do together is that, you know, we try our best to work everything out.
And we pray.
And we pray. We communicate with each other. And the biggest thing is that we keep our business in between us. Just us two. Us two.
We know that this video may be a little bit of everywhere. That's because we did not want to actually sit down and talk about things. We didn't want it to be so rehearsed. So this is like raw. Us thinking about everything that happened and, you know, trying to share our journey with you guys. So we absolutely hope that you guys enjoyed the video. Please excuse if it's a little everywhere.
And if you guys, you know, want us to talk about something else, please drop it in the comment box down below.
Yeah.
And we would gladly take it in consideration to talk about it.
Thank you guys so much for watching.
Thank you very much.
And we'll talk to you guys in the next video.
See ya.
Bye.